If you've opened ChatGPT this week, surprise, you're not using the same AI anymore. The newest version just rolled out to everybody, and it's faster, smarter, and honestly, kind of scary. I've been stress testing it for 72 hours straight, and it's doing things that I didn't think AI could do yet. It's not just faster replies, it's like this thing that can almost read your mind. Let me show you. The first thing you'll notice is speed. On my left, I have the old GPT-4o model. On my right, the new one. Let's race. How many episodes of The Simpsons are there? And wow, it's actually taking quite a bit longer. I went ahead and sped this up so you guys didn't have to watch it think. And the old model finished in 20 seconds. Well, I had to check on the new model, finished in 38. Name every country with a flag that has purple on it. Let's see. I sped this up again so you didn't have to watch it think, but 14 seconds for the old model, 16 for the new. My theory is that it's thinking through more of the research that it's finding to give a better answer, but I don't know for sure why it's taking longer. And the answer qualities are about the same, so I don't really want to nitpick there. 4.0 seems like it's doing a great job against 5. I wanted to make it a little bit harder. What is pi to the 16th digit? And this is more of really a speed test. GPT-5 answered almost twice as fast. So let's see. Next, I went with something that I thought was a little bit more complicated. Give me the SparkNotes version about how to play Dungeons and Dragons. And this, I was looking for a bit of creativity and also technicality. They gave me both pretty good answers. It seemed like 4 was much faster at 12 seconds, and at a 50% increase was GPT-5. But I did like the answer a little bit better coming from 5. I wanted to give it one more that I thought was kind of math related, because these models are typically not good at math. At least they weren't, but they're getting much better. So how long would it take a car driving all the way through France at 70 miles per hour from the furthest point to whatever the opposite side is? And let's see how fast these come. They're both coming about the same speed, 5.5, and I didn't read through the answers really, but they both look decent to me. I wouldn't understand if they were wrong anyway. But the biggest problem was never really with speed, was it? Here's where things get really interesting. Before this update, you had to go to the top and pick a model, and it started with 4.0, but there was also a bunch of other models. There was Turbo, there was Mini, there was 3.5, there was even Nano. It was like walking into a library and the librarian says, "We have 9 different librarians. Which one would you like to answer your question?" But the thing is, every librarian is good at different things, and how is anyone supposed to know which librarian to pick for which particular question? Now, it's just one. It's like they merged every specialist into that one super brain that decides for you how much power it needs to use and what kind of efficiencies it needs to run to give you the best answer in the fastest time. That means it can jump from answering your quick question like, "What's the weather?" to writing a fully functioning app without you flipping a single setting. So we had speed, simplicity, and now we're moving on to the coding test. How does 4.0 compare to 5 in doing more simple prompts and then more advanced ones? I'm going to start with this question. Create me a Pong game that I can play right here in the chat. Now let's see how it does. 4 finished much faster, but that's because it didn't write the code for me. It just said, "Hey, why don't we play a dungeon game instead, because I can't make a game for you in the chat." And that is an acceptable answer. But instead, 5 decided to write me a full Python script that I can play instead of having it in the chat. And I think that's a much better solution. Though I do appreciate 4's attempt at creating me a game. We should at least give it a go, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and paste in this code. Python 3. I accidentally called it import turtle. So here we go. S is down, W is up. Well, how about that? It works right out of the gate, first try. No changes necessary. Except it's really, really, really slow. But that was cool. It did work right out of the box. All right, so coding is cool, but let's see if it can handle something absolutely ridiculous. Build me a trivia game about pizza history with images pulled from the web and make it look like a retro arcade machine. Go. Whoa. That was fast. But hold on, ChatGPT 4 gave me a game, and this one Gave me a design concept. Interesting. Those are very different. I wanted you to build me a full game in JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Can you output the entire project file, or do you need to split it up into different files? All right. ChatGPT-4 started creating it for me, and ChatGPT-5 asked me questions, so I guess depending on what you would like. The old GPT did take a lot longer, but that's because it completed the entire pizza trivia game for me with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Pretty cool. So what I could do is deploy that to a website, then I could start sending traffic to it, and then I could run ads, or you can do whatever you want, really. All right, I'm going to try it. Let's see it. Let's see what we get. Okay. It's going through with the whole thing. It's putting it in one file instead of 3. If you want me to run these and actually show them side by side, just comment below and I'll make another video showing the comparison. All right, I want to compare them side by side for their creativity. So I'm going to give it kind of a unique prompt. Write a 30-second ad script for a fictional phone that only works underwater. Go. I'm going to read 4o first, and then we'll read 5. What if your phone actually worked better underwater? Introducing the Abyss X, the world's first underwater-only phone. Crystal clear calls, 4K video, submerged signal strength like never before, because some of life's most important calls happen below the surface. Let's see ChatGPT 5. Upbeat, bubbly music with ocean sounds. Introducing the Aqua Call, the world's first phone that only works underwater. A scudiver answers a sleek waterproof phone. Mom, you won't believe who I just met. Flipper. Whether you're checking in from Deep Blue or sending selfies from the swim meet or gossiping about the hotel pool, Aqua Call keeps you connected where others can't. Kids chatting, lifeguard thumbs up, mermaid influencer. Land, never heard of it. Aqua Call, connection with a splash. I like how they both had taglines. Available exclusively, but just doing dive shops. Signal vanishes on land. So, I don't know, what do you think about that? Creative? Is it cinematic? Is it funny? Is it intelligent? I don't know. I like 4o's a little bit better. What about for image generation? Now here's where I was really hoping for a bigger leap in technology. I know we already have Sora, but how do these models specifically do with image generation? I asked for a Star Wars birthday invitation, and let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. I'm starting to get some images. Some things I'm going to be looking for is how it handles text, how it handles creativity, and the style that I asked for. So far, 4o is looking really good. 5 is questionable at this point. All right, 4o finished first. Star Wars, join us as we celebrate Wilson's 8th birthday party, January 8, 2 p.m., 1234 Birthday Lane, RSVP to Luke at 123456789. That's funny. I like that. Oh, but 5 wouldn't give it to me. It violates our content policies. I do this sometimes when it won't generate images for me. I just ask it to make something close, but not exact. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. All right, check this out. Wilson's calendar 8th birthday. So that doesn't exactly make sense, but I love the Luke, first Darth Vader, all of these Star Wars stuff in the background. I don't know why it said it couldn't do it. So here's the bottom line. This isn't just GPT, but faster. It's a single model that adapts to your task automatically. It codes smarter, writes with more personality, and sometimes surprises you with ideas that you didn't even think to ask for. Is it flawless? No. Hallucinations can still happen. We saw it was a little bit slow when it was pulling data from the web, but I think that's because it was thinking about it more. I don't know for sure. Some features still feel kind of beta, but it's the first time I felt like ChatGPT isn't just answering my prompts, it's interacting with me in a more advanced way. The craziest part is if you've opened ChatGPT recently, you already have this. You can see I didn't have it on my phone yet, but on my Plus plan, I have access to it, and I was so excited when I saw it. And you'll even get it on the free plan, which means the gap between casual users and power users just got a lot smaller. The question is, now that AI thinks faster than we can type, what are you going to do with it?